This is an interesting game because it's got a kind of a sports mini game. There's a basketball game that you play in the middle of it. Yeah, I mean, and don't get me wrong, this game is not great either. So don't be expecting really great things, but I don't remember it being too bad. I have never played this on emulation. The last time I played this was on the actual Nintendo, probably when I was in college. So you got this thing. This is a neat little trick you can do. Oh boy, there's an extra guy. Jump up and get that. Huh. What a weird concept. I thought the music was okay. You know, it suited the theme. I always wanted to go into the houses like Zelda 2 style. They're so open and inviting. I wish there would be like shops or different things. No, I'm asking a lot for a licensed game. Those games are always interesting, Chris, just because you have to guess, you know, what was the price of this thing at the time the game came out, you know, which is obviously much different than now. I recently purchased oh boy, look at that. Man, I made that awesome jump for nothing. Hopefully it'll put me, okay. I bought Spectaculator just because it was the only Spectrum emulator that I could find that was worth anything. Ordinarily, you know, I don't like to pay for emulators because it seems stupid. But in the Specky's case, there was no alternative, no feasible alternative. There was like a Unix command line, one called Fuse, but I just didn't want to deal with that. And this one works really well. Here's the boss. Oh boy. Now, I'm sure there's a trick to this. Maybe you've got to jump on the dinosaur's head. Can you? Oh. X128. Yeah. It's funny because, speaking of stuff that was good back then, I was I was playing on the last stream that I did on the Spectrum. I was playing School Days. And then I looked at, okay, maybe the idea is you just walk away. Alright, we'll try this again. I'm bound and determined to beat this. There was actually a School Days, it was called like School Days 99. It was a sort of a retro remake of School Days, and it looks awesome. Like, the graphics look updated but still retro. There's more stuff to do. Oh yeah, you're right. Thanks, Chris. That's exactly how you beat the stupid dinosaur. I forgot about the secondary item. That's why it's good to play games on streams. This makes things a ton easier. And anyway, the only way you can play it now is on DOSBox because the you know, it's not compatible with modern Windows anymore. But luckily, there's a JavaScript DOSBox that I could load it up in my browser and play it. And I have a feeling that on ARG Presents, we're going to be doing School Days pretty soon. So this is cool. I like this map screen. Of course, this is post Super Mario Bros. 3, where lots of games were doing this. If you lose, you'll have a hard time. So it's like, how crazy is this that there's just like a basketball game built into this? Now, this is not the world's best basketball game, but it's something, you know? Oh, come on. No respect. Yeah, he was kind of the scrappy do. Well, no, he was really more of like the Q of the Flintstones, to make a Star Trek reference. He'd just kind of appear and just be the Deus Ex Machina of the series. On the whole, I think that the Flintstones avoided. Well, you know, you could say that Pebbles was kind of the scrappy do too, and Bam Bam and all that stuff. But I think the Flintstones didn't fall prey to to that sort of thing like Scooby-Doo did. The Flintstones was really, you know, it was the first cartoon ever to debut in primetime. It was sort of like The Simpsons of its day, although not nearly as subversive, of course. But it was supposed to be just like, you know, a grown-up show but animated. Oh yeah, you know, that's punching people in the face. That's, you do it all the time in basketball. So let's go over here to the town. I wonder if I can... Is there a way that I can... No. I was hoping there'd be some, like a built-in infinite lives mode. But I don't think I might be able to continue from this stage. Yeah, you're right, Henrik. It was based on the Honeymooners. And it really is an interesting glimpse into the life of 1960s America. I think I've accidentally enabled a cheat that is messing things up here. Let's get rid of that. Oh boy. Alright. Oh boy. Got the slingshot. Ready to do battle here. It's a dangerous pastime, riding around on a roof with a motorcycle. Oh, that was cheap and unfair. Alright, let's see if I can continue. Alright, that's good. Did anybody watch any of the Awesome Games Done Quick marathon this past week? I try to never miss it, but I completely forgot about it until Friday night. So I missed most of it live, but I've been slowly catching up on the on demand. It's such a great event. I never watch speedrunning, you know, on Twitch or whatever, but there's just something about doing it live in front of a big crowd that's just awesome. Alright, here's this motorcycle guy. We'll let him go. I guess we can't. We go. Alright. That was just what I needed. What did you, what shirts did you get, Michael? I love those designs. The Yeti is, a great company. Yeah, I think that's a new record, too. It's amazing, how much money they raise. It's... Talk about people getting together for a good cause, you know? I forgot about that. Check out the duck. Just like the cartoon. I got a Delfino Island shirt last year. Not a, you know, it was one of the designs that all the profits went to AGDQ. Even though it wasn't specifically an AGDQ shirt. Whatever's down there I don't need bad enough to risk life and limb to go. These are always scary, these auto-scrolling underwater levels. I'd really love to see, and maybe I know that there is a Euro speedrunning competition, but I don't know how active the kinds of things that I'd want to see are. Oh, not gonna make it. Like if I was going to watch a Euro speedrunning competition, I'd want to see different stuff that I wouldn't see in the American one, you know, like Amstrad games and stuff like that, and I just don't know how big that scene is. Oh, I thought I could run under there. My favorite thing that I saw was they actually did a speed run of the Addams Family, which is, if you're a fan of the Amigos, you know that's my #1 platforming game of all time. They did one last year, but it was just a glitch, you know, where you could skip right to the end pretty much. But this was a all bosses speed run, so I actually got to see somebody that really knows how to run the game do it properly. Yeah, check it out on YouTube. It's already up. And really good commentary, too. I'm sure you know there's games that are really good games and really good runs, but if the commentary is not good, it sort of removes the reason for watching. I thought maybe you could hit that thing, like... Oh, I think maybe you need the axe to do it. Pretty sure if you do that, then the mouth opens up, and it's funny. The Ultima one is bad because, well, actually, I can't remember what Ultima, but there was one I started watching. The commentary was just horrible, and I was so let down because I love watching the role-playing stuff. See, I shouldn't have talked to her because I already had the slingshot, which is a better weapon. So, lesson learned, never talk to your wife in a video game. Boy, this guy's taking a lot of hits here. I know there was definitely an Ultima 7, and then I think maybe after that was Ultima Online, but I'm almost positive. A time machine part. You know it's a time machine part because it's a box that says TM on it. Okay, so... Let's play some more basketball. Wow. Do you have the cloth maps for every one of them? I know John Marshall. John, are you still around? John brought over a cloth map for one of the Ultima games. Or no, was it Ultima or was it a D&D Gold Box game? I can't remember, John. I love that stuff. I love the ephemera. You know, as emulation gets better and better, you have less and less of a reason to collect the old games, but the packaging, you know, is still just as cool now. Ultima, Ultima 4, okay. I think it was Ultima 6 on the... Yeah, that's... If you've got that stuff, you've got quite a collection, because that stuff is all rad. I played Ultima 4 on the Atari 800, or actually on the 1200 XL. No idea what I was doing. I didn't have the manual or anything. It took forever to load. It was on 4 discs. I didn't have a great time with it, but I can imagine having all the stuff. It would have been a great experience. Yeah, you're exactly right. This is just like Atari basketball. It's also kind of like there's this Amiga game that we played. It's some sort of like pinball simulator, and you were a pro basketball player that that got injured or something, and you couldn't play anymore. And so, but in between playing pinball, you'd go play basketball. We did an Amiga's Plays on it. It's just a really bizarre game, but it reminds me of that too. More great music. It's kind of like a Jimmy Buffett tune, which is weird because we're in an ice level. Oh. Okay. So the trick is to go up here, and then death from above. Death from a... Okay, whatever. Oh boy. That ledge grab really helps you out. Alright, got the good weapon now. Oh. Man, I hope you don't give me another stupid stone axe, because I've got the good one. Give me a life upgrade or something. Come on, Betty. Okay. I'll stand firm, Betty. Don't worry. Oh, shoot! Stupid stone axe! What warp speed on this thing. Oh, boy. That was just bad luck. Yeah, that cloud just happened to spawn in just the wrong place. Oh, I see challenge coming up here. Oh, they put those stupid spikes right above you too. So I guess you just gotta... Oof. Do a little of that. Oh, cheap and unfair. Little California raisin thing. Ah! Alright, let me continue. Come on. Alright. Yeah, you're right, Dan. This is really not a bad game. I'm enjoying myself. Yeah, you got that right. This is James Pond 2 in a nutshell. Oh, come on. Nope. Dumb. Just kill him. And I think... Let me just try this out. Yeah. So that's what I've got to do. I've just got to run right there. Ice levels are just the worst. Yeah, this is very similar to like a game like Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers or Darkwing Duck. Whatever, buddy. You guys doing anything fun this weekend? I guess it already is the weekend for our Australian brethren. Mental note. Oh, I was going to say you can't kill the can't kill the cloud with the thing, but you can. Oh, man, I was generous on the part of the game. Skiing this weekend. Wow. You guys be safe. Okay. Give me a heart. Give me a heart. Alright. Oh, it's a container. Oh boy. Here comes the slide. Let's try it out. Oh yeah. Here we go. Death from below. Man, this is really... His slide is just super hard to control. Okay. Come on. Give me something. There we go. Alright. You know what? I'm gonna make a save state right here. Just in case. Because I'm really getting into this game, and I don't want to lose. Do you guys rarely get snow in the western part of Norway? I figured Norway would be Snow City. Alright. What's so great about the Timberwolf browser, John? I've not heard of that one. Now, Paul, where do you live? You live at are you in Scotland? Boy, without the weapon, this thing is... Okay, we're gonna load our state here. Okay. And you can't jump him. I just don't know how you get through without getting hit. And that your travel path on the axe is such. Yeah. I'll try again. What is the P? Okay. John, I don't know what any of that means. What is OWB? How do you beat this thing? Alright, I guess that's how you beat it. You just pummel it to death before it can kill you.